Alright, I hope everyone had a great Christmas if you celebrate. I did personally. It was a pretty fun one. I had some family over and it was just pretty busy, right? So I couldn't get this video out yesterday, but this is my Christmas opening and honestly, it was a pretty awesome one. So we have some Greater Banquet crystals, which I know aren't like the best, but they're still pretty dang sweet in my opinion. And they're just fun, right? Like, the banquet event, I feel like it was more about fun this time around than like, being super competitive with it. So I think that's like a nice direction that it went. But first off, we have some Paragon crystals here. I have yet to pull a 7-star from these crystals, which is unfortunate, of course, but maybe we can end the drought on Christmas. And no, we cannot. That was pretty bad, but it's whatever. It's free ISO, so I can't say too much about that. But maybe the 7-star crystal, maybe the banquet crystals are a lot better, right? So let's find out. But also these crystals, you can't really bank on them being good because of the drop rates, like the actual value pools. They're just really not that good. There are some like nice things here. For example, there are some 7-star shards, there are some Titan shards as well. There are some tier 3 alpha, tier 6 basic. You have some class callus fragments as well. So like it can be good sometimes, but also it can just be very, very dry as well. So it's a bit 50-50 for sure, but there is exactly why these crystals are kind of just a bust in general because, would you pay 300 units for 5 tier 2 alpha? I don't think anyone would, right? So yeah, that part of the crystal is very, very annoying, but there are some nice things here for sure, but it's just such a low drop rate in general that if you buy these crystals, it's just to have fun or to like, get some points in the banquet event. But hey, I'll take that for sure, man. Like even 10% is still pretty sweet. And I forgot to mention this, but before this recording, I opened one just by itself and I pulled a fully formed Cosmic Tier 6 class catalyst. That is insane, but it also stinks because before that, I used my Banquet Selector on a Tier 6 Cosmic Catalyst. So yeah, I kind of just messed up big time. I should have just waited until like the final day for that selector, but I didn't and I paid the price big time. So yeah, that's not fun, but it is what it is. The Cosmic class is so good anyway that like I have multiple options for it, so I guess I'm not that fussed. It's just like a slight inconvenience for sure. But the next crystal is a tier 5 selector. That's pretty fun. That's just pretty meh. But honestly, sometimes I find myself lacking some tier 5 CC, so not the worst thing out there probably, but it also like isn't worth 300 units for sure. I don't know how much it's worth exactly, but I know it's not that much. But now we have some tier 5 ISO, we have some gold, and then we have some plus 10 signature stones. Now, when I first got that reward, I was like, man, that's pretty trash. But honestly, I'll take 6 stones, man. Like, there are so many 6 stars in the game that need the stones. So, not the worst thing ever, but this was kind of rancid, man. A tier 5, some Paragon crystals, and then the stones yet again. The Paragon crystals, they can be worth the units if you luck out, but if you don't, then it's just kind of useless. Like right there, 2 4-star characters, so like, yeah, it's just not that good. But now we have some more of these. I just wailed a bit, no big deal, right? It happens to the best of us, so don't judge me too much, please. But here I buy, I believe 9 or something. No, I buy the full 10, I go all in, dang. But now we have some extra Paragon crystals, I think. I'm just gonna pop these, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, I'm not, oh wait, we have some of these actually, because here I'm trying to get a 7-star champion. I need to get like a few more 6-star dupes, and what do you know, I get a 6-star Shuri, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I want a 7-star crystal because I want a good Christmas present to myself. I want a good champion for the holidays, especially that 7-star Tuma, my most wanted pool by far. But now we have this Valiant Login Crystal, and this is just a guaranteed 6-star Shuri, so the reel is pretty hilarious because it is literally just 6-star Shuris. It is just full-on Shuris as 6-star, varieties. That's it. That's the crystal. I don't know why it's in a crystal, but hey, I'll take it, I guess. Like some free 7-star shards, some free ISO. not the worst thing ever, but now we have, I think, no, we're not at the shards yet. We're getting close though. But let's just pop open some Paragon crystals now. The Guardians one, of course, not the regular ones, because those are scams. For the most part, you know, Paragon crystals, I think they're worse value than the Greater Banquet crystals, because those crystals at least give you points towards like some pretty good rewards in the solo event, right? But let's pop open a few of these, and what do you know, we get completely sandwiched by Professor X and Moondragon. That's messed up. You know, I want both of those champions like awakened, so that would have been pretty cool, but hey, we still have some more chances at least. But yeah, that hurt for sure. But here we pop the crystals, and we get a 6-star Sandman, which is some more 7-star shards, plus he really wants to be Max Sig, so I will take that for sure. That's a pretty good dupe. Sandman is a pretty awesome character, but as a 7-star, when you want like Max Sig, it's kind of unfortunate, right? Because, you know, most people won't get an awakened 7-star Sandman. But hey, I wouldn't mind him still, because I want to collect every single 7-star from this crystal, because apparently they're going to be pretty rare afterwards. So yeah, I want these guys. I want all of them. I want to collect all of them. It's just like, you know, kind of FOMO, I guess, which is unfortunate to say, but yeah, I do have that sometimes, and I want all these characters as their 7-star versions. But yeah, first crystal here we have some fragments. I'll take that for sure. I want all the fragments I can get, because, you know, tier 6 class catalyst, it's still pretty rare these days, and you can never like say no to them, right? They're just good rewards to get. So yeah, I'll take that for sure. But crystal number 2, we have, let's see, some more ISO, which is fine. We have some gold as well, and then we get tier 2 alpha. That's the bad stuff. You don't want to see that in your crystals for sure. But come on, give me something good, please. I just want to get like a fully formed tier 6 again. That was so awesome, dude. Like a fully formed tier 6 is worth about, I would say, over 1,500 units. That might be like a bit of a stretch, but honestly, it is just worth a ton. Here we get some more tier 6. We get 11,400 fragments, which is, I think, 20%. Pretty good stuff there for sure. I will take that 1,000%, man. I really want just as many as possible, but let's just keep on going with this. Crystal number 4 here. I have a ton of these to open, man, so I'm not gonna like spin all of them open, but I do like spinning them a lot because it just makes it more fun. Spinning is like, you can't even enjoy it really. But here we get some tier 4 alpha Callus fragments. That is insane. That is like actually crazy. Tier 4 alpha, it's only 10%, and you need like 3 of them to rank 4 champion, or to rank 3 one, sorry. So it's not like the biggest deal, but it's also like a nice bump to your tier 4 stash, because yeah, those things are the rarest resource in the game by far, so I will take that for sure. But then here we pull some 6-star shards, and it just shows like the difference in value with these crystals. Like on one hand you have some 6-star shards, on the other hand it is the rarest resource in the game by far. So like yeah, the difference is just insane sometimes. But it is now time for our 5 pop, so let's just do this. Give me something good, please. And we get some Paragon crystals, a selector, which is whatever. Not the best so far, and yeah, that was pretty dry for sure. Like, it's crazy how we went from getting tier 6 fragments to getting like tier 4 alpha to then the tier 2 alpha, which is just like a massive difference in rewards, right? But now we have a 7-star crystal. Please give me like an Atuma dupe, a Gore, a Spider-Man dupe. Just give me all the rewards, please. And let's just see what we get here, man. The crystal is gonna stop on a 7-star version of, not Shuri, but it's gonna be a Wiccan, and that is a Sig 40 Wiccan. That's, I mean, it's Titan shards, it's whatever, but yeah, not what I wanted for sure. Like, Sig 40 characters, I'm not fussed about right now. Maybe in the future will be pretty good, but for me at least, I'm just not fussed about that really. But hey, it is what it is. But hey, we still have a 7-star Gifted Guardians crystal after this, so you know what? I still have hope. But now we have some more Gifted Guardian crystals. Not Gifted Guardian, but some Banquet crystals. We have 19 of these to open, so please just give me something good. There's the main event right there. But first, some more Paragon crystals. And I'm not in a good mood with these crystals because, yeah, these things are trash to me, man. I haven't gotten a single 7-star yet, so please, let's just end the drought here. I want a 7-star version of any of these characters from this crystal. Like, I will not complain about any one of these champions, even like the Sandman. So come on, just give me something good here. Already a bad start, so that is just a grand time. There's a ton of 7-stars in the real though, like it is teasing you for sure. And what do you know, we get troll rolled yet again. This is just not nice at all, man. Like, this is just really mean. Come on, give me something decent here, man. Just give me anything that isn't a 4, 5, or I guess I'll take a 6-star as well at this point. But there's a 7-star champion, and then there's another one. I gotta stop opening these one by one because, yeah, the troll rolling is just too much for my heart to handle. It is just so mean. But the next crystal, here we go. Some more 7-star champions. What do you know? And then a 7-star Diablo. Nope, a troll roll yet again. We are 4 for 4 on troll rolls. That is insane. That is like honestly crazy. But now it's the last crystal. Please, no more troll rolls. I can't handle it anymore. And there's 7-star Sandman. There's 7-star Adam. And what do you know? We get troll rolled yet again. These crystals are evil, man. They are so evil. That was like, what, 5 troll rolls in a row? That is insane, dude. That is so insane. But come on, let's just open up these crystals again. And we get pretty much nothing. It is what it is, though. That was so unfortunate. We got 1 6-star, which is something, I guess. But besides that, it was just so dry. But now it's time for more Greater Banquet crystals. These crystals are so fun. They're bad, of course, but they're also just so fun to open. Especially on Christmas Day. Like, you gotta do it, right? So, yeah. Let's just have some fun here. Please give me something decent, though, man. I don't want to get any more trash. This opening so far, it's been kind of 50-50. Like, the 7-star pool is kind of mid, but besides that, I've gotten some nice stuff from here for sure, but I want more, you know? I want to be a bit greedy here. Call me the Grinch, man, but I want to get something good here. I'm sorry. I want something good, but come on. Crystal number 1, let's see what it stops on first. We get, of course, the ISO. We get, how much of it? Let's see. We get 6. And I watched a video, I think it was Shredder's video, that said, whenever you get like a lot of ISO or a lot of gold, you get a good reward guaranteed. And that honestly helps the theory because, yeah, a 6-star generic gem, that is pretty massive for sure. But let's test it again. Here we have 3 ISO this time, which is, you know, not as good. So something bad should happen here. Let's see. And we get some signature stones, which, yeah, honestly, that helps the theory even more. So, yeah, that theory might be kind of valid. I don't know, like, if it's just superstition, but maybe it's, like, honestly true a bit. I don't know, like, how these crystals work, of course, but we'll have to see. Here we get 3 ISO, and then we get how much gold? Let's see here. We get 500,000, and we get some tier 3 alpha, which is honestly pretty good for me, so I'll take that for sure. The theory kind of proves true yet again. So that theory is honestly really interesting, and I feel like it does, you know, prove itself sometimes, but honestly, it probably is just superstition. Though I feel like most gacha games do have that indicator that, like, you're gonna pull something good. For example, Genshin Impact has, like, the gold stars. Grand Cross has, like, the platinum border as well, like, on the pull screen. And, like, you know, those specific animations. So, yeah, maybe it is something with the crystals here. But honestly, probably is just superstition. But it's still fun to theory craft with it, right? But here we get some more ISO, some more gold. And we get some, let's see here, tier 6 basic. And I don't want to, like, you know, say anything, but that was 6 tier 5 ISO. So I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying. But now we have another crystal here, hopefully something good. And let's see what we get here. We get how much ISO? We get only 3. So maybe the theory is going to prove itself here. Some more gold. But then we get some tier 6 class callus fragments, which I feel like is pretty dang good. So -1 point on the theory, right? But yeah, these crystals, they're just so much fun. Are they good? Of course not, but hey, it's still a fun time on Christmas Day especially. But here's the ISO, here is the gold, which is honestly pretty good in every single crystal. And then we have some Paragon crystals, which is just whatever, because yeah, my luck with those, it's just really bad. But yeah, the gold gain from this event has been insane. Like, my gold has always been pretty like low at all times, but now it's like super high up, so that is awesome, man. But here are some tier 6 ISO, and then the gold is fine, and we get an Abyss Nexus selector. Now, the theory has proven itself yet again, man. That was tier 6 ISO. That is some pretty rare stuff for sure. So hey, I will take that 1000%, dude. Man, that is like honestly super crazy. But yeah, man, an Abyss Nexus crystal, that is like some great stuff for sure. Now we have some more tier 6 ISO, we have some more gold, and we get some stones. So yeah, the theory, -1 point again, but hey, it was still fun. Like, honestly, man, that Abyss Nexus selector, pretty awesome stuff there. But hey, you know what? Honestly, a pretty decent batch. But let's go back in. Let's pop open 10 crystals now, see what we get here. Hopefully something good. Let's go back, you know, just get the luck resetting yet again. And now it's time for a 10 pop, which is honestly super rare for me, so I'm excited for this one for sure. Please just give me something good here, man. I am so nervous for this. Like, 10 pops, they are super rare, man. Like, they honestly are. And I see some decent stuff already. I see some 6-star Awakening Gem crystals. I see some Paragon crystals. So not a bad start so far. Here I see, what else? A tier 5 basic, which is pretty bad. Some more tier 5 selectors, which is pretty bad as well. And yeah, the rest of it, honestly not too great. So yeah, that 10 pop, kind of a letdown to be honest, but hey, we still have one more redeeming factor here. We have the 7-star Gifted Guardians crystal. Now, oh wait, we still have the 6-star Nexus crystal, so let's just pop that open real quick. Give me a max sig, please, and we get another Shuri. So yeah, we've gotten Shuris galore in this opening, which is pretty hilarious, but I'll take it, man. Some more shards, some more tech ISO, why not? But now it's time for the big opening. Please just give me something good here. Oh wait, we have another Nexus crystal. My bad. Give me a max sig, please. There are some pretty bad characters. There's the champion who's pretty cool. There is Drax, who is sig 1. So yeah, I just pick him because why not? Let me get those signature levels on Drax. Really good champion, I say sarcastically, but hey, it's whatever, man. Shards are shards, and ISO is ISO. But now we have the main event, finally. Or do I? Do I have another crystal? Yes, I do. I have these Paragon crystals. I'm sorry for the tease so many times, but like, I just forget about these crystals. That's whatever. Yeah, some more 6-star shards. It's fine. But now we have the big crystal, I think. I hope anyway. Come on. I think it's time for it, right? It has to be. It has to be time for it. And yes, it is now time for it. So please give me that, like, Shocker dupe, that Diablo dupe. Honestly, anyone in this crystal is a good pool in my opinion. So yeah, I will take whatever this crystal gives me. But yeah, there are some great champions here, of course, but like Diablo and I guess Adam Warlock are the best ones. But the crystal stops on a 7-star version of Diablo, which is an awakening of a very good champion. That is an awesome pool, man. Diablo awakened now. You'll love to see it. He is such a beast, and like having him awakened is insane because he gets more damage, plus he gets super tanky as well, so that is perfect. But now it's time for my Christmas Day rank 5 and Ascension. And this one is just 2 years in the making, I feel like. I've always loved this champion a ton, and I feel like I was always saying that I would rank 5 him, and I just never committed to it. But now it's time, and we're going to go the full length with Ascension as well. So yeah, this is just a beauty, man. I'm so pumped for this. I love Icarus. I think he's one of my favorite champions in the game. This just reminded me, I had a fan named Grant, and he always wanted me to rank 5 Icarus, and I hope he's watching this now because, yeah, it's finally done, dude. We are now rank 5ing Icarus, and we're going the full way as well. So here are the final levels for Icarus. We're almost there. We're almost at the promised land. Just a few more ISO bricks and we should be good. And the claiming takes a while for some reason, just for dramatic effect, I guess. But yeah, here we go, the final levels, and he is now rank 5, level 65. But that's not it. We have the Ascension here as well. So yeah, Icarus, my 8th ever Ascension. So long overdue, I feel like. But yeah, there we go. There is rank 5 Ascended Icarus. Definitely one that is pretty dang rare, I feel like. But yeah, I hope y'all had a great Christmas. Mine was pretty fun for sure, and like this Ascension and the opening made it a lot more fun as well. But let me know your thoughts on this opening, and yeah, that's about it for me.